Alrighty guys, welcome back. Jet Scott here, and it is a blistering like 38 or 40 degrees here in Kansas. I know it doesn't seem that cold to a lot of folks, but we just had 80-degree days. I mean, it went from 80 to 40 overnight, legitimate, like for real. So kind of hard to get used to that this fast, but not really sure what we're gonna do today. I'm just thinking, we need to put out something, just have a little fun today. And well, we don't have a whole lot going on in here. The grill out of Hookers and Blow, it's going to our friend Tom, who gave us the cheese grater grill. So we're going to swap them all this. We're going to get the right surround, and we'll get Hookers and Blow looking nice. Got to film the video on that Hemi over there still, what to look out for. But I think we're going to do some legitimate cold starts and probably wipe out some cams because the oil's too thick. Because I need to do some work on the old Dart actually today. I'm going to change the leaf spring hangers in the back to these All-Stars that were for Jezebel because, well, hers are homemade and they're bent and they're ugly and I don't like them. And I'll probably open up a can of worms doing that, but we're going to get her fired up. And I'm not going to promise anything, and it's technically a little too cold to be firing that thing up, but she hasn't been started in a long time, and I'd like to at least hear that engine one more time before it gets too damn cold. So, and I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna film it or not, but we're gonna take the drive shaft came out of this, make sure it is the same length. It'll still work with the new Strange rear end. So we got a bunch of little stuff to do today. We might pop in every once in a while and do some video and then let you guys know what we're going on. But we say we get this Dart started in this way too cold of weather for that thick oil. So let's get her going. Alrighty, so we're in the Dart. Camera's going. As you can see, we are ice cold in here. It's actually really cold in this car. So I'm not going to name names, but y'all in the audience never told me to whoa. You just kept saying go, go, go. At least that's all I heard. All I could hear was the awesome sound of that circle track cam in the old yard Dart. So after, knocking over my barrel and, well, Hemi head fell, but it's fine. It's cast iron. It can take a hit. We got the Dart in here, and yeah, we're going to start making it to where we can work on our cars in here with winter coming up. So we'll get our cardboard creeper underneath there. Like I said, these things have got to go. And hopefully we don't open up a can of worms by trying to remove those and replace them. But we're going to get those off, hopefully, and start thinking about getting them replaced with much nicer ones from All-Star, so that way they don't go to waste. And we'll see how far we get along. Dad should be getting home here after a while. He's out at Grandma's fixing stuff, and What do you guys say? Let's just see how tight these bad boys are gonna be and see if they'll actually come loose before we get too far ahead. Oh, well, that's a good sign. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and assume they're all gonna be that easy. So this may not take as long as I thought it would. Alrighty, so Dad's home. We're all freezing out here together. We're not used to the weather and don't mind we're kind of wearing the same shirt. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, it's the Scotts Beach official flannel. So for here it's a little bit different actually. So got one of these janky homemade shackles off. Comparing them to the All-Stars, you line up the holes on the bottom. And you line them up on top. Looks like we're either going to go shorter or taller. And I'm guessing probably with the body roll, we're going to go taller. What do you say?
Is it ever rubbed?
Not with the new KYBs, but I don't want to make it any lower in the back. Just because the wheel sits so far forward in the homemade wheel wells. Because Bo Diddley here, who did this car, doesn't know how to cut a circle. And plus the rear end I think does actually sit a little bit forward in these cars. But being a B-body guy, learn something every day. So I got this side just about figured out, and I'm sitting here wondering how in the hell do you get that bolt out right there? Because it can't go out that way. And as it turns out, on an A-body, this rear perch actually unbolts. Yeah, and I don't really know if there's a nut on the back side, so we're gonna... Can we fit you in there? Yeah, we can. Let's see. Can we have any way of lighting in there? Alright. Well, camera, let me know if there's nuts back there, because we gotta take those out now. Yay. Hey, at least they did this side right. This side we could have done, because they put the bolt in from, yeah, which is the way it should have been. Oh, okay, so at least we only have to take that one off. All right, let's review the camera. So, A-body technology. It's kind of a nifty idea, to be honest with you. I kind of like it. But got that bolt out, and that one came up pretty easy, and the other one's coming out pretty easy, and out of nowhere, yeah, commit suicide. So like I said, definitely open up a can of worms probably, but God loves us today, because we're left with enough stuff we could probably rip it out with a pair of ice grips or something. Probably send Dad underneath here to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip out these old bushings that are probably original, and we're gonna steal the other set that were for Dad. So we'll have to get another set from Rob, if there's a complete set on the table or not. There was 2 boxes there. One of them had 8, the other one I'm not sure. So luckily this side was done right, so we can literally pop the bolt out right out that way, and leave these bolts in their place so we don't break any more off. So this side's gonna be a lot easier. Why on this side they put the bolt in the other way, I don't know. It's kind of silly. So we put these back on. We want to make sure the bolt goes in that way. So get this all cleaned up, get that rest of that bolt knocked out, and get all this stuff reassembled with the new shackles. Famous words. So how do you feel, Dan?
That's a cocksucker deluxe.
So we didn't film any of it because, you know, Dad don't like to be filmed when he's having an aggravation thing. You know, I didn't think it was going to be that much of a pain in the ass to get that stud out, but I think we've been out here enough that I had to put gloves on because I couldn't feel my fingers. And I think it, what, you think like 40 minutes?
Probably.
Because, well, we don't have any...
For the back of a torch.
We don't have any acetylene, so all we got's oxygen. Well, you can't light a torch with that. So we got the little map gas guy, and with a pipe wrench and everything else. That thing's probably hot, but I don't care. Oh, that little piece of shit right there. probably hang on to that. You want me to make a necklace out of that for you, Dad, to carry around?
No.
So that way every other bolt out there will know that we don't give up.
And them grip tight sockets don't work with a crap.
No. Well, probably should have tried that before you rounded it off.
Probably would feel a little better.
So what I need you to do now, Dad, I need you to get real good with welding because you got to put these back together 'cause that's factory bolt.
Okay.
Alrighty, so as it turns out, A-bodies use their own bushings, so your bushings are fine, they're safe. And anyways, these ones look mint anyways. There's nothing wrong with those. They're probably just hard, but you know, race car stuff. So put that thing back in. I know, should probably clean it up and paint it, but we're not taking the other one out in fear that it might break off too. So I got a replacement bolt, little bigger washer, but it'll be fine. So put anti-seize on those and get that put back in. Get the shackles on, get new bolts for those, and rock and roll. Get this thing back on the ground.
I got Chiefs to watch.
Dad's got the Chiefs to watch, and
Chiefs.
Dad's a football guy. I got parts to sell. I got guys coming to buy valve covers and stuff. So let's get this some gun put back together. All right, well, put that back in very carefully. Just absolutely terrified of snapping that bolt off again, tightening it, but it's tight, and I'm also scared if it broke, my hand was gonna go right into the jagged edge of that quarter panel. So we got that. Dad's on the bolt scavenger hunt so we can replace all this crappy hardware if we can. Okay, well, we'll see what'll work over there. Get these put back on this side. So much easier. We're just gonna knock the old bolts out, place the shackles, put this thing back on the ground, get it back outside, and good to go. All right, guys, so obviously we're not doing a cold start in Jezbo because it's officially really freaking cold outside. We'll update. So we're getting this side done, and well, you want to see something? So this is that other shackle. This is the whole reason why I'm doing this. But look at this bolt. I did not bend that bolt. And you want to know why that bolt is like that? It's because this shackle was actually rammed up against the body of the car. It's up against the floor pan. So look, this leaf spring has never done anything in its life. And that's why this bolt is bent. That's why that bolt's bent, Dad. Because it's been, the spring has been acting on this, but it's been acting on the body. So it's literally just been like all mounted freaking solid is what I'm imagining. And then whatever happened to bend that, not a clue. So yeah. Yeah. For one, the shag carpeting was enough. That's probably what gave me cancer. So, new shackles on, which now the car's probably going to sit all sorts of weird. We're going to do a whole bunch of dialing in and getting the car sitting right, because now it'll actually have proper working suspension. The car never rode that bad, but I guess it's going to handle a whole lot different now. So, let's get this done. I can't feel my fingers or my toes.
It hurts. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you got the cheapskate. So yeah, there's the homemade shackles, which none of the holes line up on. Yeah, so those are done. Car's back on the ground. New shackles are on there. The all-star ones from Rob at Jigs hooked us up with. All new grade 8 hardware. I don't know, I ain't seen it yet. The leaf springs are still all messed up on this car, which we gotta fix. Yeah, look at that leaf spring. Freaking crooked. All right, well, now it's really cold and sold some parts, dug through a bunch of stuff. Oh, got a hell of a mess. So clean the dart off, get it warming up, clean up my mess, get it back outside. And, well, might check in tomorrow. If it ain't freezing, but see you guys tomorrow. We'll finish her out. Enjoy. Hey guys, we're gonna record on my phone because I don't feel like digging the camera out. And well, I'll show you a little bit of what happened. This is some bullshit. Yep. Friggin' snow in October. And it is actually actively snowing right now. But I figured I would come out here and show you the old dirt, how it's sitting. So on this side, we're not so bad. We're about kind of where we were. I can live with that. And this side, it looks like we're sitting a little bit high. So we might lower this side down. Of course, where I parked the car, it's hard to see. Yeah, I can't hold the camera phone straight enough to look at that, but I think she's doing pretty good. But I already can't feel my hand, and I know it's quite cold. Like I said, we had an 80-degree day just not too long ago, and now it's in the 30s or 40s or whatever the hell it takes to snow, so it ain't cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video of the dart. You know, I know we didn't get to do as much as we wanted to. I know it's literally just a video about changing rear shackles, but we got to undo some hillbilly fuckery, so, or hillbilly, yeah, we'll just go with that, hillbilly fuckery. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing the next one. So take care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.